Hey everyone, I'm back. Hey everyone, I'm Angel Opera and I'm back. It has been far too long since I have done a reaction video or an analysis of singing, and I missed you. And it seems like maybe you missed me too.
Even though I am possibly the most yappy person on the planet when it comes to the functionality and physicality of the voice.
That said, I'm not actually going to react to singing today. Today is going to be a reaction, some very personal opinions on a book on singing that is very, very near and dear to my heart. The book is Vocal Wisdom by Giovanni Battista Lamperti. And I'm actually, even though this book is very near and dear to my heart, as you will see by all of the highlighting and note writing I've done in the margins, I'm actually going to read and react to the preface and introduction by William Earl Brown, who transcribed and translated this copy of Vocal Wisdom, because I think he has some important things to say, and it often gets overlooked for the bulk of the book itself, because there is so much vocal wisdom in the book. I had to do it. Like, it's right there, you guys. Come on. So, that said, I will read a little. We strengthen our own idea when we find another agreeing with us. Nevertheless, I consider it unwise, nay, even fatal, to be over-influenced by another's opinion, unless we are prepared to take it in understandingly. When it coincides with or completes our own reasoning, we have found a feather of truth. It is wise, however, to take note of things we do not agree with without antagonism. Please. Tomorrow, or in 2 seconds, they may be just the ideas we have sought so long. Life is too brief to work out a problem of art alone. We should profit through another's experience and research, avoiding his faults while emulating his virtues. All roads lead to Rome. A fact can be approached from all sides. Listen and learn, but trust yourself, for you must go your path and not another's. Select from the topics in this book any subject of interest to you personally. My deductions and explanations may help you to find your voice. I feel like it's pretty obvious why this is what I went with for the return to the channel. There were a number of reasons why I took a step back. Honestly, life happened. I was dealing with a lot of things, and it's really difficult to maintain a presence online because I love this community that has been built. It is a small but mighty community of some really, really phenomenal singers, and hopefully some reasonable and scientifically sound analyzing. Listen, I'm not an English teacher. Sometimes you just need to feel a little more reconnected to the real world. And I really needed to go out and touch some grass and read some books and figure out what I believed in vocally. There are so many things, like looking back at my old videos, that I really agree with. And there are some things that I no longer agree with. I think your approach to technique can change, your approach to life can change. And I feel like I've done a lot of change and growth. And again, I really miss you and I miss this community, and I'm excited to be back. And I really want to take this preface to heart in my own understanding of the voice and in this sort of platform that I created to talk about how I feel about the voice. All roads lead to Rome. There are so many incredible singers and entertainers and artists who are doing some really incredible things. And it is so fun for me to observe and analyze what they're doing. But my opinion is just one opinion, and you can take it as an opinion, but please don't take it as gospel. I don't even take it as gospel. I take it as an informed opinion from somebody with a master's degree from a conservatory, years of rebuilding voices, and rebuilding my own voice when I struggled with vocal issues. That said, I do hope you enjoy what's to come on the channel, and I think we're gonna have a really good time. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the introduction that William gives. There was a golden age of song. This period produced the greatest singers of all time, reflecting the art of the greatest masters of any period. These teachers made few rules, but insisted on obedience to natural laws, which were physical and not anatomical. The ear, not the muscles, guided both master and pupil through strenuous gymnastics of breath and voice. These exercises did not constitute a method, nor were they intended to be followed in the final use of the voice. They were simply setting up movements. Each teacher and each singer had his own way. The pronoun thing is getting to me. Each teacher and every singer had their own way of developing the voice. Therefore, no definite system of bel canto has descended to us, except advice by word of mouth from singer to singer. Most of these streams of admonition have dried up. There is one, however, that today is full and strong, the simple precepts of the Lampertis, father and son. The father heard these rules from the great singers and composers of the past, Rubini, Malibran, Presto, Bellini, Donizetti, Rossini, among others of this golden span. The son imbibed the ideas from his sire. Many of us are carrying on these traditions of our beloved master, Giovanni Battista Lamperti, the man who taught Sembrich, Stagno, Bellincione, Hastreiter, Edith Walker, Maystone, Agnes Huntington, Radcliffe Caperton. The list is too long to write here. I have ventured in a volume to interpret and elucidate the maxims and teachings of this last great master of singing, with whom I was associated many years as pupil and assistant. These aphorisms are not intended to be gulped at one or two sittings. My book is not written to be read casually. Rather than attempt to build a system or a vocal method on the ideas of the master, I have preferred to set down as faithfully as I could, with the help of the notebooks I filled during my years with him, these succinct paragraphs. Out of these fragments, which I have grouped in some slight semblance of order, the knowing reader may find the master key to a score of vocal methods, the traditions and precepts that developed the great voices of the golden age of song have descended to me viva voce from this master. This wisdom came down the centuries to me. I pass it on to you. Through your guardian hands, it will reach generation after generation. Help me to spread abroad the ideas in which you have so great a share, thus becoming my assistants as well as my beloved pupils. William Earl Brown, New York. That said, he is so pretentious. I cannot. But I feel like he's well within his rights to be. And I'm sorry, opera people are a little in general. So do with that what you will. I agree with him in a lot of ways. I think science has come a long way. Vocal science has come extraordinarily far. Like you have Manuel Garcia, who invented like a laryngoscope very early in the 19th century. I need to double check that. That said, like science moving very far along, ears are vital. Like just being able to comprehend sound production through listening. And some people have it innately. I feel like it is something that I am very innately aware of. But because there are so many ideas and so many different teachers and styles of singing and opinions, and because of my own vocal issues as a very young singer, I feel like no matter how good somebody's ears are, they really, at this point in this day and age, you got to back it up with some scientific knowledge. All of this to say, I like a balanced approach, obviously.
I like a yappy approach, even more obviously.
And I hope you all join me again for another however long this lasts round of Angel Opera Singer Reacts. With that said, I am so behind the times, and I really would love all of you to recommend what you want me to react to. I definitely have some ideas of singers that I'm super interested in, like doing a deep dive analysis on, but I am even more interested to hear your opinions because you are the people who introduced me to Dimash Kudaibergen, who introduced me to Devin Townsend, who introduced me, oh my God, to Luis Miguel. Like, give me your opinions. Give me your ideas for who to listen to, because you got some great ideas. And as always, if you felt like you learned something from this video, if you felt like you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. You know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm back. I don't have to know everything all the time. By Giovanni Lamperti. You know what? She nasty.